Welcome to Bushcraft Evolution. Thank you for joining us with this hike.
Yeah, thank you, Madison, for that introduction. So, we're on the hike that I did like a couple weeks ago, I think. The one where it was like a 6-minute video and then it got rained out. This time we have no rain in the forecast and it's a very pleasant day. It's only in the 70s and we're going to go on a hike and we'll show you some of the scenery along the way. This is the Wabash Heritage Trail that runs through Lafayette, Indiana from Battleground, Indiana, and it leads out to Fort Weotnon. And if you don't know any of that information about that history, just ask anything you want down in the comments below and we'll be sure to answer those for you. So give you back to Madison and she's going to do some filming. So enjoy the walk, enjoy the nature, enjoy the bird sounds and whatnot, and enjoy this hike. So Madison right now is opening up our tinder pouch because we have a lot of sycamore bark on the ground here, which makes for good fire starter, not just birch bark. So she's going to pick up a couple pieces of this and we're going to stuff it in our sack there. Try to get some big ones. So this trail isn't too bad. It's got a tiny bit of elevation here and there, but all manageable, small little hills. I mean, you can see in front of us and back where we came from. It isn't too bad in here. We decided that we would go ahead and do this. We just had a major rainstorm where it dumped about, I think it was like 2 inches of rain in 1 hour, which doesn't sound like a lot to some people, but when you have rivers like that one, not quite the mighty Mississippi, but when ours floods, it floods. So fortunately ours hasn't flooded up to this trail, which walks along the river for, it's like 14 miles total or something. So anyway, check this monster out. And we're going to keep hiking, and then there's a surprise up the way a little bit that I know about that I've been to once, and I can't wait to show you guys. So keep enjoying this hike and we'll turn you on when we have something to talk about, or we will just film and show you the scenery. So enjoy. Come here, I want to show you something. It's a cool trail. Don't mind that barking. There's a dog amongst us someplace. There she is in all her glory. I think we found out where Bigfoot's living. He's living back there somewhere. Those, my friends, were some deer tracks. We haven't seen any deer out here, but we've heard what we believe to be deer. Just off in the distance, there's a cornfield to my left, and we've seen lots of stalks from that cornfield, like dragged across this path and almost to the river. And yeah, several of those, and they look like they're on game trails. So we can only suspect that that was probably from deer. And I don't know if you can see, but we're kind of following where a deer has gone. Who knows? Maybe that's Sasquatch. I don't know. Just kidding. I believe where I want to show you is coming up soon, so that's probably the next place we'll see you for a water break and a much needed snack break. And then we'll show you that spot. So thanks for coming along so far, and I hope you continue to watch to the end. So I think I changed my mind on it being a deer. If you can see, there's, get down here, and there's 2 points here, and then it digs down in the back there. The only thing that I can figure walking along here is either A, somebody has trekking poles that mimic what I would consider to be boar, which to my recollection we have not had in our area in quite some time. And if that's not the case, then we have a wild boar someplace. And I definitely don't want to come across one. I definitely don't want to tangle with one, but this thing is following this trail the whole way, which makes me think it's got to be trekking poles or something. If we come across such an animal, we'll bring you back and show you. Hello in there. Is there anybody in the butt crack of this tree? Hello? They're shy. Right here, some of those corn stalks, some of them leading up to the river over there. But as you can see, either water rushed through here when it rained, or this is a game trail and this was food. Coming up on a huge clearing here, you can get picturesque river view. Too bad you can't camp in here because this is very open, and right there's a very good spot, and some charred wood, so somebody's been camping back here clearly. Madison, were you camping back here?
What?
Were you camping back here?
No.
Oh, okay. Onward. That's where I parked it. Just kidding. This is the area that I wanted to get to. This is almost 2 miles from where we come in at. And then it's another probably 2 miles continuing that way to where you hit the city that we're walking towards. So Lafayette, Indiana. So these cars, this one, let me get you off the tree here. Hold that for me. Going to jostle you just a little bit. So we have this car here and this car here. And from watching Sloan's Wilderness Adventures Expeditions, gosh, I'm chopping that up. I will put that somewhere along here. They stood right here where you can see another car. Hopefully you can make that out. So I'm not exactly sure on the details of this, but behind me here, let me come over this way. If you look here, these trees, they almost make kind of like a driveway. So I don't know if this was an old homestead. I don't know if this was like an old junkyard, a farmhouse. I don't know what used to be here, but this is pretty cool. So as you can see, it's half buried, completely full of dirt and debris. Somebody's old box cutters in there. You can see some of the wiring in there. And this one here, obviously a tree fell on top of it and smashed it down, but the springs from the seats are in there. Anyway, pretty cool place. This is where we wanted to hike to, and what we're going to do is first set you down, get you level here. There we go. So we're just going to have our drink, have a snack, rest for a few minutes, and then we're going to head out of here. And we're not going to film the walkout because we filmed the walk-in, so we're just basically be doing all that in reverse. So we will see you as we're exiting, and then we'll say our goodbyes then. So thanks for coming along, and we hope you watched it this far. And if you're new to our channel, please do what?
Get out there.
Nope. Like and subscribe, and then
Get out there.
get out there. We'll do that again at the end.
How did you get here before me?
Well, we made it. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
What was your favorite part?
Seeing the cars.
Seeing the cars. That was the part that I was telling you guys about, was going to be our stopping point where we turn around and come back. That was exactly 2 miles from the truck, 2 miles in, and another 2 miles back. So not bad for a 4-mile hike. And it's 7 o'clock now, and we started probably about 5 o'clock. So with all of the filming, B-roll footage and everything that's in this video, I hope you really enjoyed it. We spent a lot of time filming it and putting this together for you, so we really hope you enjoy it. And like we said earlier, the first thing you're going to do is
Like and subscribe.
like and subscribe, and then
Get out there.
get out there.